The Honorable Minister of Works, Senator Dave Umahi, has today inspected federal infrastructure in Lagos, particularly the Third Mainland Bridge and Carter Bridge. Addressing journalists after the tour of the Third Mainland Bridge and Carter Bridge in Lagos, the minister said there are frequent damages to Nigerian roads and bridges due to heavy loads on the bridges and, of course, constant parking on the roads. Speaking on the defects above and under water, the Third Mainland Bridge and Carter Bridge, the Honorable Minister urges the public to be responsible by desisting from parking continuously on the bridges and Nigerian roads.
What we have observed is that Beja should go back and they write their investigative report on each of the pie caps for our return, both for Carter Bridge and the Third Mainland Bridge, and the same thing with Mamba. But that's not where it ends. We had insisted that the situation of Carter Bridge is so critical, and it seems that all stakeholders have agreed that Carter Bridge is irredeemable. But what we did today is to see whether we can salvage the ramps so that we cut down the cost of construction and the time of construction. That decision we could not take. We need the consultants and Beja to put the observation, and we have instruments we use to determine whether the observations are right or wrong. It is the responsibility of all of us to protect our national assets, and I want you to observe that and help support the policy of government that people should not park on our bridges, people should not park on our roads.
The minister, while on tour inspecting underwater structure and work done by contractors, said contractors that did incompetent work will be dealt with. And he also promises that the government will recover all monies released to them. He said their licenses will also be reversed.
The critical decision we have to take is, since it seems that all stakeholders are at peace that a new Carter Bridge should be constructed, are we demolishing and following the existing one? Or is there any way we can salvage and repair something to be in use while we take a different alignment? We are coming back to Lagos to determine that. But in the meantime, we've advertised for public engagement, for experts to let us know the technical information, technical design, and idea of billing for Third Mainland Bridge and for Carter Bridge. But the ministry is not buying the idea of a fresh Third Mainland Bridge. We will do everything to do the rehabilitation of Third Mainland Bridge, and that is the decision. And for the Carter Bridge, the decision of all stakeholders is that we have to do away with Carter Bridge. I think that the Ministry of Works officials will descope or, reverse all the certificates issued to such contractors that have not covered the binder they put on our roads, because I observe failures. In the sections that I've observed, I don't want to mention the contractor's name, you find out that the section that is, finished with wearing did not fail, but the section finished with binder all failed. So they are going to mill out the binder and then redo the binder and then put the wearing. But in the meantime, such contractors risk having negative certificates, and we recover such monies from any job across the country.
Worthy of note is that the minister will also continue his comprehensive inspection of federal government infrastructure and roads tomorrow. Particularly, he would also inspect the Lagos-Calabar highway projects.